playExtra time, Spain still among the favourites. 5:24 The FC crew answer your tweets on Spain's chances at the World Cup after sacking the manager Craig Burley and Steve Niddle's golf game and more. 5:24 2:46 AM History and logic dictate that the winner of a European World Cup will be a European team only. Brazil in 1958, when Pelé was just a 17-year-old slip of a lad, bucked the trend in Sweden. Another point, the past three champions have been from Europe, so can we narrow it down to Germany, Spain and France? Possibly, but that might be a dangerous bet. Brazil's blend is impressive under tightened with Neymar fit again. The five-time champions will surely go deep into the tournament. But the decision not to name a permanent captain, while innovative, speaks of a lack of leadership. There is clearly no obvious candidate. Might they come back to bite them in a tight knockout game? Here are a few reasons why some of the other fancied teams might falter. Germany seem to have industrial levels of confidence that they can repeat the 2014 triumph. And while a very talented squad justifies such optimism, it would be easy for this team to get a little complacent. Do they have a bona fide scorer in the mold of Gerd Müller, Jurgen Klinsmann or Miroslav Klose? Maybe it's Timo Werner. But let's see. Then there's Spain, who looked to be preparing with minimum fuss until Real Madrid nabbed the manager Julen Lopetegui, who was promptly sacked by the country's federation. His replacement Fernando Hierro has been around the team for many years and has a hugely impressive array of talent, including a few veterans of the golden years that brought one World Cup and two European Championships. Diego Costa will have to be far better than he was in Brazil if all the possession is to be turned into goals. Leaving out Alvaro Morata in favor of Rodrigo and Iago Aspas might be a luxury Spain can ill afford. They flattered to deceive at the last Euros, and I wonder if they might do again. Germany have looked formidable since winning the 2014 World Cup, but beyond Thomas Müller, they might struggle up front. Nick Potts, EMPICS contribute. France have speed and goals wherever you look, but can be curiously hit and miss. Almost as if Didier Deschamps has too many options and has to prove he can make this team gel at the highest level. The 0-0 draws with Belarus and Luxembourg in an otherwise impressive qualifying campaign make you wonder about mentality. There's also a slight worry about the form of keeper Hugo Lloris, who had a few critics at Spurs last season. Argentina have Lionel Messi, but can he do it on his own? The defense looks like it could be a major concern in a tough group. Javier Mascherano's inspiration was vital in the run to the 2014 final, but he's just past his best. All in all, Argentina are hard to fancy. If the top teams to slip up, keep an eye on Uruguay. They've been drawn into a soft Group A and have added young midfield talent to Atletico Madrid's miserly defensive pair of Diego Godin and Jose Maria Jimenez. They also still have Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani up front. Second to Brazil in qualifying, they look like dangerous outsiders. And what about England? There's no doubt the fans would settle for some decent football and a run to the quarterfinals. Gareth Southgate looks like a man with a plan. They will play out from a three-man defense. And the vibe from the camp is this team will try to be bold and adventurous. One vital difference from previous three-line squads is that this group are starry-eyed, not bored and fearful about wearing that white shirt. Many of them, Captain Harry Kane is an obvious example, were not pampered kids driving Bentleys when they were 17 years old. Instead, they were sent out to get their hands dirty out on several loans and take nothing for granted now that they're established stars. Whether they're good enough is another question, but it is just a hunch that this grounded, largely ego-free group might restore a little English pride.